Welcome students to this lecture session on demonetization. In this lecture session, we will discuss the demonetization in India, the main purpose or the objectives of demonetization, and the merits and demerits of demonetization. First of all, let's define the term demonetization. So it is referred as the process of stripping a currency unit of its status to be used as a legal tender. In simple words, we can define demonetization that it is the process in which the notes which are demonetized are not accepted for any kind of legal transaction. So demonetization ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੋਟਸ ਦੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਦੀ ਡੀਮੋਨੇਟਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਲੀਗਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. So after the demonetization is done, the old currency is replaced by a new currency which may be of other or a same denomination, or it can be of a higher denomination. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਡੀਮੋਨੇਟਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈ in 2016, 500 ਤੇ 1000 ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਸੀ ਨੋਟ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਬੈਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਔਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਨੇ 2000 ਔਰ 500 ਦੀ ਨਿਊ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਤੀ. So in India, the demonetization was carried on 8th was introduced on 8th November 2016 when the central government made an announcement the immediate ban of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 notes. पर गवर्नमेंट ने नेक्स्ट 2 months अपने ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨਸ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੇ ਨੋਟਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਡਿਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀ ਬੈਂਕਸ ਵਿੱਚ. So this was the latest event of demonetization which occurred in India in 2016. The demonetization process in India is not new. The first time it occurred in 1946. So ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹ 1946 ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਜਦੋਂ 1000 and 10000 ਕਰੰਸੀ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਕੂਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਰਿਮੂਵ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਗਈ ਸੀ. And in 1954 again additional currency of rupees 5000 was introduced. So पहली demonetization 1946 ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ. And second demonetization was done in 1978 during the Morarji Desai government, and during which the demonetizations of 1000, 5000 and 10000 of currency notes were done. So the main purpose of this demonetization in 1978 was to bring back the black money, or to, we can say, to reduce the circulation of black money. And the third one and the most latest one jehdi circulation demonetization hoyi si, that was in 2016 when as we have already discussed in the definition part, when the currency of 1000 and 500 was removed from the circulation, and later the new currency of denominations 500 and 2000 was introduced into the circulation. The main objectives of demonetization are, the first one is to stop the circulation of black money. So black money is basically the unaccounted cash, the cash on which the tax is not paid. So demonetization ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਹਾਈ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਨੋਟਸ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਡੀਮੋਨੇਟਾਈਜ਼ਡ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਲੈਕ ਮਨੀ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਅਨਅਕਾਊਂਟਡ ਕੈਸ਼ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਐਲੀਮੀਨੇਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. Then is to help in reducing the interest rate. So with demonetization, the circulation of money started. The people started depositing money into the banks and other financial institutions. So ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਇੰਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਬੈਂਕ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੇ ਫੰਡਸ ਇੰਕਰੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਗਏ, which led to the lower of lending rates and the interest rates. Then the next objective was to help the creation of cashless economy. So with the introduction of demonetization, the transactions like the credit card or the debit card transactions, the net banking, mobile banking and some other digitized apps were introduced to enable the cashless transactions. So ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ the transactions ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ in terms of cash ਉਹ reduce ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ. So it led to the formation of cashless economy. Then the next objective was to remove the counterfeit notes from the market. So counterfeit notes basically ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਕਲੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਨੋਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਪੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਾਲੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. So during demonetization, as people has to deposit all the old notes with the banks, so it enabled the banks to check the counterfeit notes or the currency. So ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਮਾਰਕੀਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਨਕਲੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਜਾਲੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਸੀ ਉਹ eliminate ਹੋ ਗਈ. Then to remove the corrupt practices, as most of the corruption or the bribes are generally done through high value currency notes. So with the demonetization of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 notes, these types of corrupt practices were eliminated. Then the next objective was to eliminate the money laundering. So money laundering basically refers to the hidden transfer of funds. Hidden transfer means illegally ਤੁਸੀਂ money ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ purpose ਲਈ within the country or the state ਤੁਸੀਂ transfer ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ. So with the introduction of demonetization, cash transactions reduced, which led to the elimination of money laundering. Then the next most important objective was to reduce the anti-social activities and their finances. So the anti-social elements like the terrorists or the smugglers use cash as a mode of transaction. So with the government decided to demonetize rupees 500 and rupees 1000 notes, which were of the highest denomination. The circulation or the money transfer to these type of anti-social elements were reduced, or we can say was eliminated. So demonetization ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਐਂਟੀ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਐਕਟੀਵਿਟੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ, ਕੋਈ ਟੈਰਰਿਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਫੰਡਸ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਸੀ. ਸੋ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਟੈਰਰਿਸਟ ਐਕਟੀਵਿਟੀਜ਼ ਸੀ ਵਿਦਿਨ ਕੰਟਰੀਜ਼ ਵਿਦਿਨ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਉਹ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ with introduction of demonetization, or we can say those activities were reduced to much extent. And then the last and the most important objective of this demonetization was also to increase the saving, as the people has to deposit rupees 500 and 1000 notes into the banks and other financial institutions. So ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ the people started increasing their savings in banks and other financial institutions. So ये main objectives ने demonetization थे, या we can say this was the main purpose of doing the demonetization in 2016. These are some of the merits and demerits of demonetization. Let's first discuss the merits. The first one is tracking of black money. So जिन्ना भी unaccounted cash हैगा सी market which that was eliminated with the introduction of demonetization. Then is reduction of illegal activities. So illegal activities in the form of corruption, money laundering, and funding of anti-social activities was reduced due to demonetization. Then it helped in encouraging the cashless economy. ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ digital transactions ਸੀ in form of credit cards, debit cards or net banking ਉਹ increase ਹੋਈਆਂ after demonetization. Then it helped the government in generating the revenue through taxes and penalties with the introduction of demonetization. So the benefits see demonetization they, and the demerits of demonetization were inadequate supply. ਜਿਹੜੀ notes the supply see that was inadequate. People had to stand in queues. People had to stand in queues for many hours to get their money deposited or to get their money exchanged during the demonetization process. Then the printing of new notes or a new currency सो जिन्हें भी नवी करंसी इंट्रोड्यूस की गई इन फॉर्म ऑफ रुपीज़ 500 एंड रुपीज़ 2000 ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ cost ਸੀ that was much higher. Then the black money was not fully recovered as it was promised during demonetization. So ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਇਨਵੈਸਟਮੈਂਟ ਸੀ in form of real estate ਜਾਂ gold that was not accounted, ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਅਕਾਊਂਟੇਬਿਲਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕੀ with the help of demonetization. ਔਰ ਜਦੋਂ demonetization process ਕੈਰੀ ਕਰੀ ਗਈ ਉਦੋਂ many people invested in real estate and gold. ਜਦ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ gold purchase ਕੀਤਾ during that phase. So these were the shortcomings of demonetization. These are the two currencies that were demonetized in 2016 of denomination rupees 500 and rupees 1000, and the other are the currencies that were introduced after the demonetization of denominations of rupees 500 and rupees 2000. This brings to the end of this lecture session on demonetization. So these are some of the important questions related to demonetization. Thank you.